Welcome to the first episode of a new series. And this series is called... Oh, hello. It's called the Sims 4 Asylum Challenge. So the story behind this challenge is you've been committed to a rundown mental health facility against your will. In order to prove that you're fit to rejoin society and earn your freedom, you must achieve the goals your psychologist has set for you, your aspirations. The catch? You need to achieve your goals as quickly as possible while keeping 4 other patients who you don't know and are out of your control alive and as happy as possible. Add to that the budget cutbacks leading to a lack of decent furniture and limited supplies. Your task gets harder. So for some of the rules, we must only play as one sim, which is going to be this sim right here. Her name is Marcella, I guess. Almost everybody and everything here has been randomized, so... But this is going to be our main character. That's the only one we're going to be playing. More rules are that at 12 a.m. we can go through all of the other Sims' inventories and pull anything else that they're like hoarding out. Just things like guitars, books, that kind of stuff. We're not allowed to use any cheats or mods or hacks or anything like that, obviously. We cannot use our inventory to reserve items for ourselves, so we couldn't take the guitar or a book or something and keep it in our inventory. No rearranging furniture to reserve or use something for yourself. You can't use a TV, put it in the bedroom and turn it on to make a sim get out of the bed. If a sim dies, you must keep the grave on the lot. If their ghost becomes too annoying, like they continue to break items, you can banish their ghosts, but you have to keep the graves on site. Putting toilets and showers and baths are in separate rooms is okay on all difficulties, because dying of embarrassment tends to occur too much otherwise, which is kind of horrifying. There are tiers to this, the tiers of difficulty. I went with medium, so we will be starting out with, not the right amount of gold. Money? We will do money 500. So we got ourselves $500. We must complete 3 aspirations. We cannot have both a TV and a computer, so we chose to have the computer. This is one of the rules I did break. You're supposed to only be allowed 1 sink, 1 toilet, and 1 bathtub or shower. I went ahead and did 2 sinks. Put 1 in here and 1 in the kitchen. There's not really much of a benefit that you can gain from having 2 sinks. You know, it's not like an extra object that helps boost anything. And I just can't imagine a facility where they don't have one or the other, you know? So I have 2 sinks. We can have no more than 5 bed spots, which you can see here, which is a little unfortunate with 8 Sims. We can only have 6 seating locations. So that's what we've got here. We have 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh! I had a problem where, I'll get rid of that. I did a whole bunch of stuff and got everything set up, and then one of the Sims died before I even started the challenge, so I had to reload. So there might be a couple things that I need to adjust real quick. You can only have 5 skill building items. This does not count computers, stoves, bookshelves, mirrors, and TVs. So we have this guy, the chessboard, the pool, the garden, and the painting easel. Now I gotta fix our money. Which should be easy enough. And money 500. Exu, could you be a deer? And after you do that, go water. We're not allowed to really hire anybody. And have no maids or pizza, that kind of stuff. We can have only 2 non-controllable Sims have a job, but they must be criminals, and the main Sim can have whatever job you want. So I'm kind of changing that up for myself. I will only be allowing 1 Sim that I don't control to have a job. because no facility in its right mind would let out its patients to just go do a job as they will. We do have a vampire in the house, and that's this lovely lady right here. As you can see, she's a vampire, and she's here because she's bored more than anything. It amuses her that they've put her here, and so she indulges them, but she also will just go do her job when she wants. So she has a job. I will not be having a job for my main sim. The only way we'll be earning money is through the stuff we do, and through her having her job. And there's rules about like what time you can leave and stuff like that. And there's one other rule that I'm going to be breaking, and that is when a sim dies, a seat must be deleted until only one seat is remaining. That doesn't make any sense to me. It's just one of those times where the mechanic is there to make the game run, not because it makes logical sense, and that kind of is a pet peeve of mine. So we won't be deleting a chair anytime somebody dies. That's just how it's gonna be. And I think that's pretty much all the rules that really apply. I'll have a link in the description to all of the rules so you guys can check it out. This game came with two garbage trash plants growing on the porch. This house was downloaded. I did not build it myself. I did edit it for myself, but I didn't build it. And it is from somebody named Pixel-esque. In here you can see her name and everything. Or his. You can see their name right here. You can find it by just doing the hashtag Asylum challenge. The people and stuff that I have will be found under the hashtag GamingSilverNox, all one word, is per usual. So let's go ahead and see what this is going to be like. So again, I'm going to be willing to like just see what's going on with the people and look at stuff, but I'm not going to tell them to do anything. But I am willing to just kind of switch between them and look at them. So, that's against the rules, technically, but I'm not changing anything, so I'm okay with that. So, where are we? We are working our logic for some reason. Oh, the 3 aspirations I have decided for us to be working towards are the painter, and then the serial romantic, so we're going to have to end up dating 8 people, so we'll have to, and kissing 10 people, that kind of stuff, so we're pretty much going to try to romance everybody in this facility plus some. And then the last one's going to be about groups. These things, clubs. So it's going to be like at the end she starts trying to take over the club and make sure everything runs the best it can. So yes, it should be quite interesting to see how people react with each other. Things we have no control over them. We're having some serious chess games that go in. So maybe we'll go a little fast. We should probably make food before somebody insane does so. Hopefully we don't have too many. Let's do some garden. Salad. What do you mean you can't? Oh, somebody's gonna cook. Please don't set the house on fire. Please don't walk through counters. Alright, well, somebody's making some mac and cheese. Hopefully that goes well. I thought I heard fire. Did I not? Okay, good. Oh, good. Cook yourself some food and that's it, huh? Alright, so let's serve salad. Maybe you should go to the bathroom. You look like you need to pee. You gonna do that? Nope, she's gonna eat some peas. Okay. Garden salad. Really? Would you please get out of the way of the fridge? Fine. Looks like everybody's been running around in their swimsuits for the most part, which is kind of funny. You did not water this plant. I know it's a garbage plant, but could you please? Water. Thank you. We are in the neighborhood that comes with the vampire pack, because it seemed fitting to just toss him out in this middle of nowhere. Bunch of insane people. I have the front door locked. Do we have the vampire so that she can fly everywhere? Vampire. Always smooth as a bat. Alright, there we go. And then this place came with 2 graves. Don't know who they are, but there they are. Can you get to the fridge now? I'd really rather if you served some garden salads. How did we get so much money again? There we go. We knew it was such a pain to make it, so we had a certain amount of money. So a little overview on the peeps while we all work in here. We have Perla, and she's a romantic, insane, squeamish, and alluring. They're all insane. That was one of the requirements, is that every person had the insane trait. We have Dominique, who is cheerful, art lover, insane, and loves food. Vegetarian, insane, outgoing, alluring for Clint. Janisa is hot-headed, insane, childish, and a collector. We have Lamont, who's unflirty, insane, a collector, and gloomy. And then we have our vampire Lucette, who is a jealous romantic, who's insane and gregarious. And finally we have Dale, who's evil, active, insane, and has a high metabolism. And those 4th traits come from their aspirations, so. We're going ahead and put this in the fridge. And that. And this. No reason to let food spoil when we only have $500 to our name. And then after we've eaten, we're going to go ahead and you know, to be honest, the best thing we could probably do right now is get some sleep before any of the other Sims go to bed and try to kind of get ourselves onto a different schedule. We don't want to be passing out with our butts in the air, you know? So we're going to finish eating and then we're going to go to bed much earlier than everybody else and see how that works. Just kind of sleep when beds are available, which would be a good plan. Let's get this going again. We've got some chess players, them all just chilling and eating and reading. We couldn't have a table because of the lack of chairs. We needed one at the desk and 2 there, so that's what we ended up with. Everything's going well so far. How's everybody's relationships with everybody else? Let's see if we have any people hating each other yet. Someone's not a fan of Lucette. Probably from her uncontrollable hissing. She does not like Clint. I don't know why she knows these 2. Oh, they must be workmates, maybe? Yeah, co-workers. Yeah. I'm really surprised Nancy Landgrab is a criminal. Very surprising indeed. I do think... I keep getting that sound effect like something cool's happening, but then it doesn't tell me what it is. Not too upset though. Tired of those pop-ups. So yeah, pretty much everything they're wearing is randomized. The way they look was randomized. I don't really adjust anybody in any way. Just gotten some lunch. Can we go back to not showing me? I'd appreciate that. That was much nicer. So we've got 3 of the beds in use. She probably won't really sleep all that much. Being a vampire, he's sleeping on the couch. Who are you talking to? She is talking to her friends, which is the table. Alrighty then. You enjoy that table's company. What are you angry about? Oh, being insane. Okay. So, random emotions is going to be a thing we have to deal with, it appears. She's just mad because she's insane. Reading. He's uncomfortable, fatigued from the workout. Gotcha. He's mad from being insane. And he's happy. I like that the traits that they have, or the moods they have from being insane, is just rubbish. The words aren't actual real words. Yeah, we're gonna have a problem about that, aren't we? Will you just feed on somebody? She appears to have gotten some blood packs. Okay. That's good. I think she got it from Vlad. I think he calls when you have a sim at the very beginning and is like, hello, welcome to be a vampire, here's some food. So there's that. I imagine being that we're in the same neighborhood as Vlad, we might get visited by him more often. So we might want to grow some garlic and put those up in the bedrooms. I know that it'll bother Lucette, but we don't want any more vampires than need be, really, you know? Just saying. Well, at least they're having a good time together. He's energized from his water. Things are going well so far, which is good. So they can go out into this area, but they can't leave out the front. It's locked. Flirty, because of his insanity. Looks like we'll be doing a lot of reading. How's our sleep going? And when does Lucette go to work? In 15 hours. She works at 5 p.m. to 12 a.m., which is good. Being a vampire, she doesn't want to be out in the day. So hopefully that doesn't count as being in the sun. Otherwise she's gonna die. And then we'll have no source of income. Don't fatigue yourself to death or something. Good sir. He's got a pool. Alright, so we've gotten some sleep. We're gonna be on one heck of a schedule from here on out, it looks like. I'm so inclined to look because I'm so used to it being there. Let's go ahead and maybe we should cook something else. Serve fruit salad. And then we should tend our garden. Make sure that's good, and then maybe get some paintings on. Yeah, I wonder if she gets hungry enough if she'll just go after somebody. What is that bright blue stuff I'm looking at? Is that your hair? Ah, a turban. Thingy, maybe? Yes? Ooh. Yeah, that is quite the fashion she's got. What in the world are you wearing? We've got a see-through shirt, mismatched arm things, red gloves, that guy, what looks like a towel. I don't think that's like a turban, I think that's just straight up like a towel from the spa day. Leather pants and shoes. Alright. You do you. You should probably be in the facility with us though. Judging on your fashion. What are your you guys have awful fashion. Jesus. Go back to me. She's in her sleepwear, it looks like. That's fine. Let's do a classic painting. Ugh. Forgot how expensive paintings are. Alright. So we'll go out and go get some paintings on. It was really hard making them, like, unique and having a personality when they have to wear the same uniforms. So they have two versions of the uniforms. They have different hairs within each of them. Imagine the vampire will, as we go, start buying clothes for people so we don't have to look at the same stuff all the time. Alright, let's see what we got painted. And then the facility will take any paintings or products made by its patients and sell it for profit to use in the facility. No money for you, only for me. Hello? Okay, there is somebody in the pool. So we've painted for 1 out of 5 hours. So we'll probably, let's see, sell to collector. Oh no! She's embarrassed by her imperfect work. Because it was poor quality. Got it. Alright, so you better paint some more. Or go sit in a closet. Because you're embarrassed. I forgot we had this closet. That sounds really weird. Fast forward. I think you got a phone call. No. Alright, well, at least she feels better now that she's cried in her closet. Those two aren't getting along. For whatever reason. How's it going there, buddy? Enjoying that awful salad made by somebody who is awful at cooking? Alright. I think we have a fire alarm somewhere. Oh, thank God. There is. Because I guarantee we will have a fire within the first couple of days. If not eventually, because all of these people are gonna cook and everybody's not good. So we're doomed to have a fire sometime. And I'm not looking forward to it. I'm hoping we can get through this without anyone dying. I wonder what order we should do things. Like, should we concentrate on just doing the painting? We should probably work on getting our friendships up with everybody as well while we do it, so that we can easily work on the romantic aspect. So I guess we can do that. Picking up some fruit salad. What you talking to? Yourself. It's better than a table, I feel like. So this is how we ended up splitting the bathroom and the tub, so that not everybody dies from embarrassment. It's pretty funny because, well, you can see the comments on the page where the rules are, and one person continued to have somebody die of embarrassment. Like, they had to go to the bathroom, somebody was showering, they kept going in, getting embarrassed, coming out, going in, getting embarrassed, coming out, till they peed themselves. Oh, there's some clothes. Till they peed themselves, and then they died of embarrassment. And when the ghost came back to life, the first thing it did was destroy the shower. Which is quite the story. This looks awful. Yep, it's poor. You all need to learn how to cook. Because you're all committed here for some time. So, yep, that's going to be it for this episode. We went ahead and went over all of the rules. Kind of got to see people. Hopefully, we start getting some interesting situations coming up soon. That was a weird way to get into the sink, but that's fine. So if you're interested, check out the description down below for the upload schedule. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.